I'm joined now by Maria Bowie. She's with the UGA Extension Service in the Office of Learning and Organizational Development, and talking about a very important subject. They had a farm stress summit the state held recently. Maria, tell me what came out of that summit.
Well, Jim, we had over 100 folks that came who were interested in just learning more about some of the stressors and mental health challenges that our family communities in Georgia are facing. Farming is a very risky enterprise, and just trying to help medical providers and partners within the community understand the complexities that it takes to be successful in farming was sort of one of the goals that we had for the day, but really just to help open the conversation about, what are some practical coping mechanisms that we can help put in place and support our farm families across the state, and healthy ways that they can help manage their stress and find access to resources and care within their communities. Some of this work really came about after Hurricane Michael really devastated Southwest Georgia, and a number of our growers really have struggled to rebound from the damages and the things that they experienced there, as far as their viability. The pecan growers in particular were really heavily hit.
So if a farmer feels like he would like to talk to somebody about it, what do you suggest?
So we always suggest, one of the more recent studies we've done as well was really just to try to better understand what who farmers really trust within their communities. So we went down to Sunbelt Ag Expo the last couple of years and asked that question in some of our different focus groups that we had with farmer wives. They really said that they trusted their spouses, they trusted other farmers, they trusted their ministers. And so those are some of the places that we encourage them, to take the time to really be honest and confide when they are having thoughts that are concerning, and thinking about possibly making a long-term change based on what is often a short-term problem. And we've been helping them promote access to the new Georgia 988 line, which is our confidential text or phone call that you can make that is completely confidential. And working with them, they've been able to build out specific resources for farm families that are staffed by people who really do understand farming within Georgia and how important and vital it is.
Definitely a challenging problem and a real concern. Maria Bowie with the University of Georgia's Extension Service, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.